Box 61 Kitchen with Steve Lundgren, the owner of Saults Eclectic Cuisine, and James Duncan, the owner of Dudleytown Brewery in Windsor. I'm so excited to have you guys here. I went recently and I was so impressed. I thought the place was so cool. I was like, you guys got to come on the show. We have to make sure that everybody else in the state knows. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
And James, we're going to have you talk about the facility, but Steve, you're going to start here. We're making some pork belly bao buns.
Yep.
One of my favorites.
So it's kind of a play on a BLT, but the Asian style pork buns. So we take our pork belly that we cure for 24 hours, then we sear it to order like this, and then we make them into our pork belly bao buns.
Now, James, as Steve is plating this up and getting the sauce going, talk a little bit more about the brewery. It's really cool, and the location is just awesome.
Yeah, we were very fortunate to find a location that had kind of a built-in audience. We built a destination brewery, and people are coming from all over the state and New England to the sports events, and then they find our brewery, which is not hard to see once you get on location.
We have a cool video that I want to get going here so people can get like almost a bird's eye view of what it's all about. It's a huge facility. So walk us through what we're seeing here.
Well, that's the front entrance, and that's obviously our tap room there. We have a 7,000 square foot beer garden. We have live music. That's inside, but we will have live music outside, as you can see there. We're in the process of getting ready to build a stage for live music, and we have all kinds of events going on there. We're very fortunate that the space presents itself the way it does.
Now, Saults right now has a food truck. It's there every day that the brewery is open, but we're really looking forward to the full restaurant opening up inside, right?
Very much so.
And what's that going to be all about? It's going to be a separate dining area, right?
So, well, it's all going to be part of the same area. There will be a seated area with hostess and wait staff, and then we'll have our tap room area that will allow people to just come in. If they don't want to eat, they can just have a couple of beers or a glass of wine. We are changing over to a full service bar, so it's going to be really whatever you want.
So beers aren't your thing, I suppose, right?
Yeah, all the beers are made on site, and we have over 35 beers at any given time, with 16 on tap.
Well, I think I'm going to try this because I'm going to be honest, I haven't had anything other than coffee and my protein drink, so I want to try this. But actually, while I'm trying this, James, why don't you walk us through, because you brought a whole assortment of brews here.
We make beer for just about anybody, actually.
And in case anybody is not clear, you make it right there in
everything
that
is
facility.
made on facility, yep.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, we don't do any contract or anything like that. We don't have anybody bringing anything in. But we have from hazy IPAs to sours to seltzers. Our brewmaster is just really a wonderful human being who's really looking to kind of create a atmosphere with beer that all people can enjoy. So we have a lot of people who come in saying, we don't drink wine. I mean beer, we don't drink beer. Do you have wine? And we said, no, but you should try some of our sours. And next thing you know, they're walking away with a full glass, which happens a lot.
I tried your berry sour. It was delicious.
Thank you.
It really was. And talking about how you just sort of came into this. This is like a hobby.
Well, it wasn't a hobby for me. It was a hobby for two of my partners, and kind of just was asked to come in. It's been a 6-year project, and we always wanted to have a restaurant. That was our intentions all along. Fortunate of accidentally meeting Saults.
Yeah, how did that partnership
We needed a food truck, and we had food trucks, but we were looking to add to that list. And AJ, our general manager, was driving down the road and saw the number, and she goes, James, you need to call.
Yeah.
And I didn't know them, but then I had to go down to Jonathan Edwards to grab some wine, because that's the wine we sell right now. And as I pulled in, Sault's truck was in the parking lot, and I said, well, that's kind of...
Yeah.
So I went in and introduced myself.
Perfect timing.
And yeah, here we are today, never thinking that that's where we would be.
That's great. I love those stories of how it all comes together. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that we were able to have you on the show. And congratulations on the upcoming full restaurant opening. So that's going to be very exciting.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Good stuff.
Thank
and
you.
this was delicious. I know Matt sort of requested me save him a little bit over here, but I'm not quite sure because it's not that good. Thank you guys once again.